Keith Lee came to that place.
What place?
To the shoe place I'm watching.
Oh, shoot.
And I'm not even watching anymore, but every so many videos it keeps popping up, so I guess now I'm on the shoe TikTok. Because now I'm on the, they have like these huge, sneaker cons, I think they're called.
Mm-hmm.
Where people go and like some people just buy out the entire table. Talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars to drop in. One thing I learned is your size, you get a lot of money for.
Oh, really?
Whereas, like, my size 8, like, I just pretend I'm a guy, and I wear an 8 in guys. 8, 9s, 10s, those are, like, popular sizes, so they're not really, you don't get a lot of money for that.
Here, come
your
here.
size and up, 13s and up are pretty popular. You get paid more for that.
Right.
One person had size 15, and they bought them for, like, he had a couple of them, 10 grand.
Dang.
The one with the mirrors, I kind of feel bad because people immediately are going to tell he's so young. Or they might have.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA, the race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. Well, you look at Wallace. He's just not quite in the running at this point, and while he's had a pretty good season, it doesn't look like he'll be a contender.
And maybe he's not there with the absolute cream of the rookie crop, but I think the transition to the NBA has been a fluid one for him.
Yeah, you talk about cream. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being the cake either now. I mean, he's had a very good year. He really gave that team an injection of energy and excitement that would not have been there otherwise.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Wallace. Marcus Smart is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Houston, Levine is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely. And this is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secure.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. He was all alone on that one.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Outside, Maxey. At 6. Kick out to Levine. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Maxey against Smart. Gobert with a screen on Maxey. Smart misses. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, and the second second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
And here is Wallace following the three from Ray Allen. Here's Gobert. Back to Markkanen. Over Allen. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Gobert.
You cannot give Markkanen room to shoot from the mid-range. I mean, he's capable of dropping these in bunches.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Wembanyama finds Hayes. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
She.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down. And here's Smart. 8 points his last outing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Puts it up from 12, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Smart. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And, Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
Here's Wembanyama. Makes it off the glass.
Nice dish by Allen. Put him at the 1 or the 2. He's effective either way.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And there's the pass to Hardaway. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Wembanyama, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Smart. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Wallace. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Houston in the lead. Maxey looking it over. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Outside, Markkanen. Gobert.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Johnson comes in for Wallace, and Simmons subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Stolen by Levine. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And the jam by Levine.
Always putting on the show. Levine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
Here's Simmons.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Gobert, the screen. Smart kicks to Gobert. Misses the layup.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Allen, that's good.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Pass to Simmons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Bowl, he's checked in for Hayes. Johnson for three. Offensive rebound. Gobert can't hit.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Johnson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Levine wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Levine's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Kogi's checked in for Philadelphia. Edmund Sumner comes in for Marcus Smart. Simmons against Maxey. They need this. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sumner. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Boy, quick reacting that time helps Kogi come up with a steal, sparking a successful fast break.
Here's Maxey. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sumner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
Now Wembanyama. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Simmons. Hasn't made one yet. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Wallace is out there with Johnson. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's R2, and it's a Kogi in at the 2-guard. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Rockets leading by 3, and Allen launches it from deep. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
R2, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. It's Allen with the drive. Here's Bull. Feeds it to Allen. Kick out to Levine. Back to Allen. 5 on the clock. Passes to Marbury. The Rockets with another miss.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Simmons passes to Wallace. Bull against Simmons. Pass to R2. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Wallace misses.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
Now here's Simmons. He has yet to score. Wallace, good.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Marbury. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Johnson surveying the floor. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Houston making some changes. Jones checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ray Allen. And the 76ers also making a change. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Marbury. Still scoreless. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Tim Hardaway.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and it's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
There's so much about Stephon Marbury that makes him special as a player. He's got great strength and size for a point guard. He's quite nimble and clever. Truly impressive, his full bag.
Wallace misses. And it's Jones with the ball for the Rockets. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now here's Hardaway. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
And so here is Houston after the Sixers pick up 2. Levine kicks to Jones. Here's the pass to Marbury. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Rockets lead by 2.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
And it's Kentavious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Rockets, Jackson Hayes comes in for Bowles. And Maxey subbed in for Levine. And then for Philadelphia, Lauri Markkanen comes in for Josh Okogie. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Ben Simmons. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. The Rockets, number 1.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Hardaway. Caldwell Pope outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Smart against Maxey. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Johnson. Down low. 6 to shoot. Here's Markkanen. Good. And it's Johnson with the assist that time. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Caldwell Pope outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Rockets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Smart against Maxey. It's up a 3. Rebound by Wallace. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gobert, he's checked in for the 76ers. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Here's Maxey after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Wembanyama finds Maxey. Wembanyama sets a screen for Maxey. Caldwell Pope outside. From downtown. Rebound by the 76ers. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Markkanen in the corner. Back to Hardaway. Passes it to Gobert. Out to Wallace from the arc. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Rockets trail. Here's Marbury. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Smart passes to Wallace. Over Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Houston.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
It's a tie game here in Houston. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested
Classic.
This is why coaches tell their guys, always be ready. We're going to need you. Be ready. And you don't always know which games it'll be. But tonight, they needed scoring from their reserves. Good job, guys.
It's kept them in the game, but I think they'll have to ride their stars down the stretch.
And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up.
At this point in the season, we're past the rookie wall. Those left standing have managed to break through.
Some breakthrough talents for sure, looking to change the fortunes of their teams. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Smart with the ball. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Maxey. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now here's Gobert. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Wallace against Wembanyama. And Gobert kicks to Markkanen. On the clock. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. Markkanen's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
Maintaining his focus on the task at hand. Markkanen, excellent job looking off the defense.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The 76ers leading by 3. Smart deciding where to go with it. Sweet little floater. Smart's got 5.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And Wembanyama outside. Hangs home the trifecta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 11. Back to Smart. Over Maxey. Smart misses. It's a close game here in Houston. The drive by Allen. Here's Wembanyama. Another shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Wallace has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hardaway dishes to Gobert. Count that bucket. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Timeout called the Rockets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of the game, you have to stay hydrated.
And here's a look at the power rankings now that we've gotten into February. Plenty of data to considering to go on. You look at the Timberwolves. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And Houston, they've gotten into a bit of a rut. The season hasn't gone as they had hoped. You just get the feeling that they're somewhat discouraged right now, and that has them with an inability to break through.
Now here's Hayes. Outside, Maxey. He lobs it up, and Hayes throws it down.
That's how you run the pick and roll. Maxey capping it off with the perfect pass.
And it's Smart with the ball for the 76ers. The lead is 2. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
What's up?
Free throw good from Hardaway.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Here's Maxey. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Free throw good, Maxey.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Now here's Markkanen. 9 points in the game so far. Gobert with a screen on Allen. Allen against Markkanen. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Kicks it out to Maxey. Allen outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
This is Allen's shot for sure, and you got to love the quick release and the textbook efficiency of his form.
Smart against Maxey. It's to Gobert. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Wallace. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The 76ers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Simmons checked in for Philadelphia.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Ball, he's checked in for Houston. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Benyama, that's for 2. And that one goes long.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Gobert with a screen on Levine. Simmons finds Gobert. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Rudy Gobert.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
So it's the Rockets now. Here's Marbury. 8 points for him. The pass to Levine. Fires from the wing. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons captivate, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. For 3, Levine. Allen passes to Levine. Back to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Allen's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Rockets. Pass to Gobert. Good defense by Wembanyama.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Back to Levine from outside the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Wallace. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Marbury. He's got 8. Levine deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bull. And it's good. At time running down on the shot clock. Bull's got his first bucket of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
From 7, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, you know, I really like when Simmons is aggressive like this. I mean, looking to score and daring the defense to foul him, he puts a lot of pressure on the opponent that way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
You know, Ben Simmons so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
And the Rockets making a change here. Jones is checked in. Now Simmons after Zach LaVine missed from long range.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. It wasn't set. You know, they've had their problems from the free throw line, especially since halftime. I think they're fortunate that it hasn't been more penal.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Levine. Here's Marbury. 8 points for him. Allen for the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Good on the second free throw. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Marbury. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. 3-pointer. Allen's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
High post, Johnson working on Allen. Can't connect from short range.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
The pass to Marbury. And stolen by Simmons. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The 76ers, 52.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Taking a look at the 76ers. We got Ben Simmons. Johnson is out there with Yurtseven. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Driving in, Marbury. Simmons pulls it in.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Marbury. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And it's Johnson with the jam.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Houston. Dean comes in for Ray Allen. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Maxey's checked in for Houston. And the 76ers also making a change. Markkanen's checked in, and Simmons slams it in.
Simmons can bounce now. He's 6'11", but he can get up in the air, too. Makes dunks a lot more fun when you're that tall and can bounce like Simmons can.
Now here's Levine. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his third assist on the night. Simmons inside. He's covered by Maxey. And that one, good.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And the Rockets making a change here. Wembanyama is checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Okogie, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Yurtseven. There's the feed to Simmons. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. Here's Smart. The Rockets pull it in. Outside Levine.
Oh! Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Levine against Hardaway. Johnson sets the screen for Hardaway. Drills it from outside. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Wembanyama, a screen on Smart. Close it up for Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Smart puts the pick in for Simmons. And it's denied. Maxey against Smart. Hayes with the screen for Maxey. And he lobs it up toward the rim. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
He's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Gobert, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Wallace comes in for Johnson. Here's Hardaway. Outside, Smart. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And stolen by Bull. And it's the Rockets on the break. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And Bull sends it back.
And it's not just Bull's size that makes him such an excellent shot blocker. He's got great instincts as well. Not many guys come out of games with more blocks than points, but that's typically the stat line from the move.
Now, here's Bull. Outside for Caldwell Pope. This is to Levine. Here we go. And the jam by Levine.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Smart against Maxey. Smart kicks to Markkanen. No good again that time. Rockets leading by 5. Caldwell Pope feeling her out of it. Just 3 pointers off the mark. And so Gobert will bring it up for the 76ers. And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Wallace against Wembanyama. Maxey in the corner. Takes it inside, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials. To make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
a very solid free throw shooter. Maxey can certainly get it done here.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Smart. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Maxey. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kick out to Levine. On the 3 off target. The 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Smart goes in.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
There's Smart. All the way up top. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Wallace. Wembanyama knocks it away. And now we've got the intentional foul. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Maxey attacking and slam dunk by Maxey.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Marking in from outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
The previous play is under review.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hardaway. Goes up off the inbound. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, he's got a great motor, Hardaway Jr. He does not need to be pushed to step up in big moments. He relishes.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Smart, wide open, he fires. No good on the triple, and he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 15 foul. Line for 2. Wembanyama.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smart kicks to Markkanen. Back to Smart. From past the arc. Some solid defense from Maxey. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Zach. Some big baskets for you down the stretch. What's it like when you have the ball in your hands in those moments?
Oh, it was great. I'm not scared to take or miss any shot, and I'll go down there swinging every time.
Well, you connected at the right times tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.